Welcome to Positive Talk with Kevin McDonald. Hey, that's me. Hi, and welcome to Positive Talk. Our show features the best positive stories and people from around the globe as we endeavor to answer the universal question of why am I here and what is my purpose? Understanding that can change everything, and knowing your greatness is fundamental to living your best life. So join us right now as together we work to create the adventure of our lifetime. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You want to talk about an adventure of a lifetime? This is going to be a very special episode. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. And call your friends, call your neighbors, anybody that is listening or now or in the future. Have people listen to this episode. We've got a great a man here who's been doing what he's been doing for a long time and has done very, very well at it. And Brachelle is here as always. Brachelle, how are you?
I'm doing good, Kevin. I'm still waking up. I'm trying to stretch out my face, but it's another beautiful day, so I'm excited to do the show. It's going to be a very special one.
I have to tell you this story real quick. Back in 2003, when I was doing Positive Talk, I went to lunch with my co-host at the time, and there was a health food store right next to us. And so we had lunch, and then I went over to the health food store, and I saw this 80-year-old man with a beard talking to people in the health food store. His name is Jerry Armour. He was a biochemist, and he developed all kinds of different natural products and the stuff that could help people. And I just sat there and was mesmerized and listened to him because I really wanted something for Positive Talk to be really cool and positive and natural and stuff like that. So anyway, I talked to him and I developed a segment for him. And Jerry Armour came on the show on a regular basis. He had something called MultiGuard, which was a multivitamin that he had developed because he put it all together. And so he came on the show, and people started emailing me, telling me that they were sitting there taking notes of what he was saying because he was so gifted at understanding the different ways that different substances, natural things worked with your body and stuff. So we over the time that he was with Positive Talk, we doubled his business. He really grew because people really wanted something natural, something healthy, something that they could live with. And so he was on the show until I had to give it up. And he has passed away now because he was like 82 or 83 then. And so, but he, and MultiGuard is no longer there. So I've spent the last 3 or 4 years looking for a program and a product that I could support, that I could believe in, that I knew was all natural. Because, and we've talked about it when Matt and Brooke came on, that our diets are not what they used to be because the nutrients in the food that is grown for us doesn't have the nutrients that it had 100 years ago. And so consequently, we don't have any and unless you are really, really dedicated to eating 3 square meals, doing everything naturally, which is very expensive, it's hard to do. And so I've been looking for a company that I could believe in, and Matt and Brooke came on the show. And so I tried the products, loved them. I've lost, and I don't know if you can tell, but I've lost in the last 6 months, I've lost 37 pounds or so. And I'm on my way down to where I should be. And because if you look at my some of the older shows, you'll see a pudgy little guy there, and I'm getting less pudgy, which is really cool. And so then I said, I really like these products, but that's just me. So I then turned my friend Brachelle into a Brachelle guinea pig, and we got her some products, and she started taking them. And what was your response to what was your response to the products, Brachelle?
Um, Honestly, there's a few things I could go down a rabbit hole speaking about, but in a whole itself, um, I myself have been taking things since I was young. My mom's been giving me like chlorophyll, things to clean out my blood and filter me through me. And I've been on I've tried just about anything. And really when it came down to it, I was kind of skeptical, you know. We had spoken with Ian here and some other people about Purium and the just kind of the world that was around it. And I felt a difference within the first day. I had more energy, I sleep a little better. Um, I don't even need caffeine anymore. I feel strong. I last longer through the day. It's really there's so many different things I've noticed. But my favorite thing that I've noticed since I've started these, it's only been about 2 weeks, and people are telling me every single day that I am glowing. And I think that's one of the most beautiful compliments you can ever really receive. So I'm very thankful. And really, when it comes down to it, my even my kids will be on these products. So
Well, and I know that you were concerned about various aspects of your body and your hair and your nails, and that's a female thing, I think, and all of that stuff. And you have done really well. I mean, you look different than you did, and so
yeah.
she did really well with them, and so she verified and confirmed for me that these products are really good. They're all natural. And in looking at them, and she's done a lot of research. And then we had the opportunity to meet the gentleman that's on the screen right there. His name is Ian Farrar, and he's been with Purium since the very beginning, or near the very beginning. He
Beginning.
has a, dare I say it, a seven-figure income, and he's done really well with the products. He showed us his cabinet, which is full of all the products that they have. He knows a tremendous amount more than I do. His wife uses them there, and she's a beautiful lady and stuff. And so what I wanted to do, I've been looking for a product that I can promote on Positive Talk as the real deal, a real program and products that can help you in a myriad of ways with your health. They can also help you financially. And I wanted to bring all of that to Positive Talk. And so we dragged Ian here over to the show because we wanted to talk to him about the entire process, the entire
Yeah.
program, and all of that. Ian, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Fantastic. Rochelle, really great to see you. It's a blessing to be on the show. And hello to all your listeners. I have 30 years in the health and wellness space, 22 years as the founding brand partner with Purium Health Products behind me. And we're truly a unique and different company. We're really committed to helping Americans, helping our fellow Europeans, helping our fellow Africans, wherever you live on planet Earth, to thrive. And unfortunately, here in the United States, we've lost our way. And the ultimate lifestyle transformation, Purium Health Products, encompasses a lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle that will pay you with more quality time. Because most people, unfortunately, are suffering from the big three: heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, which more often than not, in my humble opinion, are lifestyle driven. If people say that it runs in families, bad eating runs in families, which leads to those three unfortunate outcomes. So the ultimate lifestyle transformation, I mean, Kevin's lost weight. That's actually a byproduct of getting more in touch with Mother Nature and how whole food, real foods work in the body. Now, there are product components to this, but it's the lifestyle which will bring you to that rainbow of health, which is our goal.
Well, and I do have to tell you that I'm holding you guys accountable for
Good.
the fact that I've got donut holes in my refrigerator. You know what donut holes are?
Sure.
They're little round balls of dough and
Yeah.
glazed and sugary and
Mhm.
all that. I had to throw them out yesterday because I didn't eat them because they didn't even sound good
Right.
anymore.
Right. Well, listen, This is about creating a new lifestyle pattern, okay? A lot of those ituses and situations that prescription drugs will never get to the underlying cause. They're just Band-Aids. So it's the lifestyle that will pay you back. So this process is really for the rest of your life. Most people are eating food anyway, and that's what Purium encompasses, from a whole food, real food, certified organic, superfood orientation, verified non-GMO project, and free of glyphosate, which is a chemical that's in the majority of our food supply, which is really damaging our digestive system. And if your digestive system is not working properly, you're not absorbing your nutrients. So even though you're eating a lot of calories, you're overfed and undernourished because you're not absorbing your nutrition.
Well, and that's why you're here, because you
I
can
am.
say big words like that,
I
and
am.
I know what they actually mean. I have no,
Yeah,
and
I'll break it down.
which is, and the thing is, tell us about the founders, because
Yeah.
they remind me of a hippie couple from the 60s.
Yeah.
I
I
go
mean,
back that
Dave Sandoval, he's the author of the Green Foods Bible. In my library over here, there's a book that he called The Toxin That Came to Dinner. I just elaborated on that chemical. But he's the author of the Green Foods Bible. That's his next book. And that chemical that comes to dinner is glyphosate, which is in 75% of our food supply. So Dave Sandoval is an individual who's the co-founder, formulator, co-owner. And I gave them the idea to take these products to the people, because when you go into a health food store, I still love going into my mom and pop oriented health food store. I really don't go to the big box Whole Foods or Sprouts, because I like the smaller vibe. And when you go in there, you see all these products on the shelf. Okay, what do I buy? There's like 10 different brands of spirulina, 10 different brands of chlorella, 10 different brands of this brain formula, this vision formula. Whereas when you speak to somebody and you share with them the benefits of what these products have done for them and how it could really impact your life, I gave them the idea to take these products direct to consumer. And it's a real blessing to speak to all of your listeners right now, because everyone that's going to watch this show, okay, has a heart, has a brain, has a digestive system, has a thyroid, has adrenals, okay, has a circulatory system. I could go on and on and on, okay? So all of those systems need the proper nourishment on a daily basis. So Dave and Amy's mission is to help end human suffering by doing the ultimate lifestyle transformation, which is a lifestyle program. It's a 90-day program. It could start off at 30 days and continue, or you could do the 90-day program. Because when you subscribe to taking your life and your health to the next level, you will be paid back with the rainbow of health.
it really is remarkable, because I feel differently. I don't crave the things that I used to
Right.
crave, because you crave things, correct me if I'm wrong, Ian, but you crave things because you're missing something. Your body doesn't exactly know what you're missing,
Correct.
but it says, hey, I'm missing something here. Can you help me out? And so you grab the first thing that comes to mind, and in my case, it's donut holes.
Right. So the body's looking for calories, but you know what? The body's looking for nutrients, and we eat the wrong calories. So that brings in overfed and undernourished, because we're filling our faces with fake food, junk food, and our body starts to expand. Our pancreas gets stressed. Our digestive system is not working properly. Peristalsis, or proper bowel movements, don't happen. So then we build up this traffic jam. We've all been in a traffic jam. Okay. You like a fluid highway, you need a fluid digestive tract, so this is just an overall beautiful program. When you embrace your health will embrace you.
Oh, that's a good one. We have to put that on a t-shirt. And I have to top that off, Ian was saying, for everybody listening to this, just know that the one beautiful thing I found about these products is it's not like you have to change your eating, you have to change this and that. I want you to really hear what Kevin is saying about it's changing him.
Yeah.
He's not having to change his routine. It's the same thing for me. I don't overeat anymore. And like even at night, sometimes I will crave to have a little bit of the shake rather than to have like a cookie or this or that. It's got the sugar, it's got the nutrients. I sleep a lot better, and I think that's a goal thing too for people, because they're thinking, oh, well, I need to change my whole life. No, the product will do that for you. That's
Hmm.
the whole blessing of the superfoods.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a key thing, just to throw out there for everybody listening, because it will change you. You don't really like it. I think that's what amazed me is at first, I tried not to give it too much of the benefit of the doubt. And after that 24 to 72 hours that I had taken it, I was like, I am different and I love how healthy that I feel.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. And the thing is, we're all potential walking around. We have to tap into our potential. And when you take your health seriously, okay, your health will get seriously great. Okay. The body is a self regenerating organism. Okay. It's like bringing your body into the shop. So the greatest investment is in thyself. And for me, I'll be 57 years old. I'm getting close to 60. And when people meet me, they're impressed with my vitality, my physique. I'm not giving myself compliments, but there are a lot of men that are in and around my age that are very, very in bad shape. Okay.
I
And they
don't know
have
what
the
you're talking
opportunity.
about.
Yeah. They have the opportunity. They have the opportunity to, step into their health, but most people step into recreation. And when you step into recreation day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out, you build recreational diseases that cannot be healed with prescription drugs.
Yep.
And I don't want anybody to think that this is a diet. Okay.
No.
For several reasons, I've lost 37 pounds. This is a big one of them, but it's not a diet. It is a
Yep.
complete and total life changeover because you're now getting the nutrition that you need. And then food becomes a luxury that you can enjoy, and you don't need to overeat anymore, and you don't need to pack a bunch of stuff. So but it's like I said, it's not a diet, but it is a transformational thing. It's the only product that I've found, and I've looked at a bunch to try and find the program that I can support
Yeah.
on Positive Talk.
Yeah. I mean, if your gut is not on point, your health's not going to be on point. Okay. If your skin is not on point, more often than not, that's a reflection of what's going on in your gut. Your blood is the river of life. Okay. It needs to be nourished on a daily basis. That's why green food, the product that Rochelle was drinking, was our Power Shake. Our Power Shake is 9 certified organic ingredients that is literally liquid sunshine. Okay. Green drink a day keeps the doctor away. If I fracture my arm, I'm a cyclist, by the way. If I fall off my bike and I break something, I'm going to go to the doctor. But it's been my experience that Power Shake is like the multivitamin that has so much naturally occurring nutrition. Most people are popping multivitamins, which are isolates. There are some whole food vitamins out there because the body knows food. Let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. So when you're ingesting the Power Shake, the river of life, all 70 trillion of your cells are like an arena when a touchdown is scored or a goal is
Yeah.
kicked and scored because they're getting the nutrition. Okay. If you're out in the sun, okay, sun, you're getting vitamin D, you're drinking your Power Shake, you're totally upgrading your body potential, if that makes sense.
Well, and not only that, but tell me if this, Rochelle, tell me if this has happened for you. Is like when I start drinking the shake, I feel differently, and my body feels like it's saying, "Thank you.
Yeah.
This is what I needed."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to top that off, it tastes good.
Yeah.
Like
It does.
this apple berry is like sometimes I remind myself, okay, you need food too, you can't just like you gotta have some more absorption. So I would say just if you're listening to this, get curious, and I know we need to take a break. So
And you just said the thing that is really cool. When we come back, I want to talk about this because a lot of people take multivitamins and a lot of people take a lot of
Yep.
supplements,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yep.
it isn't taking the supplements, because I will tell you what, there is amphetamines in our drinking water and
Yes.
in the ocean because they don't get absorbed by the body. And then they are expelled, and then they go on the toilet, and then they go away, and stuff. the absorption rate of these products has to be, and Ian, when we come back, would you address the
Sure.
absorption rate of these
Oh, yeah,
products?
absolutely.
We'll be right back. Are you looking for a powerful way to grow your brand while making a real difference? Well, Positive Talk is the perfect platform to align your message with inspiration, hope, and meaningful conversations. By sponsoring Positive Talk, your brand will reach an engaged audience that values positivity and connection. People who want to support companies that share their values. Take this opportunity to showcase your business in a space that uplifts, inspires, and creates lasting impact. Don't wait. Email me, Kevin at kmmedia.pro today to learn how you can partner with us and spread positivity while growing your brand. And welcome back to this very special episode of Positive Talk with Kevin McDonald. Rochelle is here. Ian Farrar is here. And by the way, I want you to feel free. You can always go to positivetalkradio.net. We have a new click thing there. Rochelle, what do you call it?
Link.
Thank you.
A link, yeah, a button, a link, a section.
And it's called Regenerate You, I think, or Renew You. No, Renew You, and you can go there, and there's a couple of links that you can ask questions about any of these products. You can also go, and we recommend that you start with the Ultimate, which is the ULT, and there's a link there that you can go there and look at it, all of that. And you can even order the products through there if you want to, or you can. And so that's positivetalkradio.net.
And if you use our link, you'll also get 25% off, and it makes shipping only $1.95. So,
which, by the way, is unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that link is Transform You.
Yes, Transform You.
Yeah.
I wish I had done. It's my website. I don't even know. It's crazy.
Okay. It's okay. And before we break for a commercial, I want to speak about the bioavailability of what these products have to offer. Now, I did say that isolated nutrients are foreign chemicals to the human body. Okay, more often than not, there's like a 5 to 10% absorption. Let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. So the greatest infusion is what Rochelle is drinking right now. Okay, she's getting we're talking 100% bioavailability, because the body was designed to get its nourishment from the Garden of Eden. Okay, whether it be an apple, plum, pear, peach, cruciferous vegetable. The body is going to recognize that. So when that's masticated here and digested, you're going to get that nutrition. Now, the Power Shake is much easier. All you do is drink it, and it's infused into your cells. So liquids get into the system a lot quicker than mastication when you chew. So I use a lot of these organic superfoods. I mean, the Power Shake is a cornerstone of the ultimate lifestyle transformation. And the ultimate lifestyle transformation is a program that will reset your metabolism. You may lose 5 to 20 pounds in 30 days. I say may because I don't want to make claims or say everyone is going to achieve that, because everyone's body's different. But it's been my experience that thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds have been lost when people make the right decisions around their lifestyle. There's no quick fix here. This takes work. This takes discipline. You find your freedom within your discipline. If you're not disciplined, don't expect the program to work. Okay? It's like your relationship with finances, your relationship with your spouse, your relationship with your body takes work.
Yeah, but at the same time, Ian, it makes it easier.
Yeah,
because there are programs that I've tried and have been on where you have to literally suffer because you're fasting and you're doing all this, or you're having a coffee enema. That's crazy to me. But anyway,
it's a lot of work.
You're doing all of these things. This is just, you just drink the shakes and then you just go on with your day.
Yeah, there's steps to this process. You get a lifestyle guide. And of course, we're here to support you as well. We'll be the back end, myself, and there's a woman by the name of Brookie and Matt. There are people on the back end that will help support the system. This is the lifestyle guide. So there's meals for inspiration of foods that are part of the program. It's just not our capsules and our superfoods. So there's a whole flow to this. and your body will love you for consuming it. Now, there is a 60-day money-back guarantee, and as Rochelle mentioned, we're giving 25% off. So when you use this code, you're going to get 25% off. You're earn loyalty rewards points as well. So as you continue to order Purium products, you could get between $10 and $50 off each order. The health food store, Amazon are not going to offer that to you and offer one-on-one support with our product groupings.
And $1 shipping.
That's it.
And say that again, a 60-day money back guarantee. If you're not if you're not happy with the products in any way, shape, or form, you can ship them back and get your money back, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we want to be very competitive out in the marketplace, but we've been manufacturing these organic superfoods for over 30 years. We're Purium for the past 22 years, and we're the transformation company. We help people transform their lives by making the right decisions. Decisions shape your life, okay? These itises and these diseases, they develop over time because of recreation, which I elaborated on before. So 60-day money back guarantee, and we're here to support the process.
Yeah, and I'd have to say too, I think it's so beneficial too, because I got curious, you guys told me, and so I did all my deep diving. And my mom, she takes lots of these multivitamins and all sorts of supplements throughout the day.
Yeah.
And when I realized how much money people spend on these things that really their body aren't even fully absorbing, I think that really made the difference for me, because if you are having the discipline with yourself to focus on your health and including these simple products into your daily life, you will notice the change. And that's why I love you guys offer that 60-day guarantee, because I'm pretty sure that's not very common, where people are like, hey, I took this even after a few days, you notice the difference. So really, if the product is not working, then your mindset is not where it needs to be seeing the changes that are possible with these products as well, without going out and spending so much money on individually buying what is in them.
Yep.
And Ian, I got to tell you, because we decided, the company decided that we would use Rochelle as a guinea pig. And so we bought her the Ultimate, which is a 30-day program. And then she showed it to her mom, and her mom tried it. And now her mom is stealing her products as well.
Yeah. I've been sharing and telling everybody about it, because really, it doesn't just help your body, but when you help your body, you help your brain. Just the difference in my thinking and how I kind of handle things has also changed throughout the day.
Yeah.
Well, she is, I got to tell you, she is a much different person than she was, because she's a lot calmer. She's got a wildcat side to her, and this has tamed that wild side a little bit.
Well, that's great. And, the reason why you see a change in brain function is because your gut microbiome was your second brain. There's a product in the pack called Biomedic, and Biomedic has a human clinical to remove that chemical called glyphosate and help restore proper gut microbiome function. Okay, because it's your second brain. So if people are not well here, more often than not, they're not well in their gut. Prescription drugs will not get to the underlying cause of why one's brain is performing the way it is. So, whether you're open to using our mushroom coffee that has lion's mane, which optimizes this, the mushrooms actually work on the gut microbiome along with Biomedic, along with the system. It's a system of health. And when you embrace the system, you could have clear, thinking, response time. I mean, for me personally, I take a lot more than just what's in the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, because I own a body, and the human body's like a 90-space parking lot. You need 90 spaces filled every day. Most people are just getting the macros, which are the carbohydrate, the protein, and the fats. But what about all the micros? You get the micros in this kit, and then you add the right food in along with the micros, and you're winning.
Yeah. And I love how you mentioned that, because I was going to ask you about that while we were on the show. I've noticed that when I get stressed out, when I have a moment where I'm panicking a little bit, or even when I get angry, the way that I handle it now and the way my brain is thinking about things. I don't have to like stop myself and be like, okay, Rochelle, you know, let's do something else to bring you back to square one and ground you a little bit. Because I don't get to that point anymore to where I have to calm myself down. I'm able to kind of just move freely through it. So thank you so much for mentioning that.
No, you're very welcome. You know, body systems need to be just like the cars. I mean, if you drive a high performance car and you're a mechanic on that car, whether it be BMW, Tesla, Mercedes, you know, there's technicians. So we're body technicians here at Purium. So we help people with the ultimate lifestyle transformation, which is not expensive. It's $384.95 for 1 month. It's $13 a day. And like we already said, 60-day money back guarantee. You'll win if you want to win.
Yep.
And we need to take our station break. But when we come back in,
Yeah.
I want to talk about amino acids,
I got you on
because
that one.
in our world, amino acids are not in the food that we eat anymore, and you need a bunch of them to have optimal health.
Yes, you do.
And so we will be right back after this. We're talking with Ian Farrar. He is with Purium, and Rochelle is with me. She's also going to be with Purium, and I'm going to be with Purium because it is a lifestyle thing. I don't know very many people, and you probably know more than me because you're in the health and wellness industry, but I don't know very many 67-year-old people that have lost 37 pounds. That's not even
aging backwards.
That's
and
great.
It is crazy to watch.
That's what Purium does.
So we will be right back.
You're listening to Brushwood Media Network, the best in syndicated talk, news, and entertainment shows.
As you go about your daily life, look closer. As you gather with family and friends who love and support you, look closer. There are youth right in your community who don't have the home, warmth, and healing you have. So look closer. Every year across America, a staggering 4.2 million youth are homeless or trafficked. And for 50 years, Covenant House has worked relentlessly to keep them safe and protected. Tonight, 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed. And tomorrow, they will wake up surrounded by love. They get clean clothes, hot meals, medical care, and a safe place to sleep. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In sites across America to help them fulfill the great promise of their lives. So look closer at Covenant House. To help or get help, go to covenanthouse.org.
And welcome back to Positive Talk with Rochelle and me. My name is Kevin McDonald. Ian Farrar is with us. He is with a company called Purium that is now, and you can see the pictures or the boxes behind him. It is now going to be part of Positive Talk, part of our presentation to you, because we are very interested in helping people do several things: live their lives better, have more affluence and better health. And this program and this product can do all of that. And but before we get into talking about how it financially can be beneficial, tell us about amino acids. Why do you guys have like 23 amino acids in this silly thing?
Well, actually, that's the Super Amino 23. I've been using that for 22 years. I didn't really share this, but I was a full-time cyclist in my 20s. My son happened at my late 20s into my 30s, and I started racing pretty substantially again in my 40s. I'm a gold medalist and 2-time silver medalist in the sport of cycling in the Masters 45 plus category. I'm older now.
Good for you.
Thank you. I've used that product because that product offers a 99-to-1 net nitrogen utilization. That means 99% of the protein, pre-digested protein, gets to the working muscle in 23 minutes. So on the cleanse, your body's going to have no choice but to build muscle and minimize fat. Okay, so that I've seen do remarkable things. People that are fasting don't lose muscle. It keeps the body in an anabolic state, because most people who are on a juice fast, they get in a catabolic state, and the body has, no choice but to use the muscle for energy. That's why you see people that are emaciated, people that are in famine zones. They're emaciated because they don't have enough protein to preserve their muscle integrity. So from an athletic standpoint, that's a game changer. Okay. From a body potential standpoint, because everything's made of protein, your hair, your skin. So that is a really great facelift in a bottle. Okay. Believe it or not. And that product used to be called the Master Amino Acid Pattern. We rebranded it the Super Amino 23. We're the only direct selling company that has it. It's very unique. It's a tableted product. It's free of any excipients, binders, and fillers. I actually chew them. I don't recommend viewers or listeners
Ew.
chew it, but I'm hardcore. I'm like, hey, you know what? I want a snack. I'll chew on some. That's me. Okay, that's me. But you know what? I've been using them a long time, and the first place of digestion is here. I've been called a freak, and I'm proud of the fact that I'm a freak because I just love this product so much, and I've taken millions of these over 22 years. Okay, so product works. It's the best form of protein because most protein is lost through digestion. And we have great protein powders that are organic and plant-based, but they have to go through the GI tract. This is pre-digested. There's 36 clinical studies on Super Amino 23 or the Master Amino Acid Pattern. Body protein synthesis is enhanced. I could talk all day and every day about this product, but Dr. Luca Moretti, who's an Italian physiologist, he's the one who formulated it and invented it. It's great for dialysis patients. It's great for type 2 diabetics. It's great for anybody that's walking around.
And I have to top that off. I'm sorry, Kevin. This is what really caught me off guard the most. Between Kevin and I am a female. I am super young. Kevin's a little older, just slightly, and is a male, of course. And the products are working that are benefiting our bodies and what they need the most. Like for me, I'm trying to gain weight. I have been consistently keeping my weight. I loved how you mentioned that about intermittent fasting because I kind of naturally was already like that. I didn't eat until later in the day, but having these in my body up until I am eating is all the difference. And it's like the repercussion of it is beautiful. And then for Kevin, it's also working with his body the way he needs. And he's now losing weight, but also keeping up his energy and holding his facial structure up. And so I think that was the one thing that's really what I'm leading with when it comes to this product is it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or why. When you put what you need in your body will know what that is and it will reciprocate with you. It's not just for people who want to lose weight, people want to gain weight, people want to be muscly. Like really, whoever you are, there is so many options of how this can work for you to make your body healthier and back to normal.
Yeah. And if I could just piggyback on that, I mean, you need clean air, you need clean water, you need sunlight, you need the Garden of Eden, you need micronutrients. And most places are food deserts. You have Chick-fil-A, you have Wendy's, you have Burger King, you have McDonald's, you have Pizza Hut, you have Papa John's, and that's giving you the three disasters, okay, and seed oils. So when you get on your ultimate lifestyle transformation journey, you're flooding the body with what it's going to understand and recognize. Now, I'm not getting biblical here, but we've been around for probably hundreds of thousands of years, this form, okay? Now, Neanderthals, Cro-Magnon man, they've been eating twigs and berries, and when you could catch a squirrel or catch a rodent or whatever, they had meat that day. Long story short, the micronutrients that we can derive from what this planet produces will give you your health back. Okay, so it's going to take an open mind to really get in touch with yourself, because most people are more in touch with this. They're more in touch with everything else going around them and not in touch with what's going on inside of them.
I have to tell you a funny story. I was talking with Rochelle yesterday, and she goes, "Yeah, I went to we Ubered out and we ordered in from this place called Jack in the Box." And I said, "You've never been to Jack in the Box?" And which is, it's a fast food restaurant. They've got thousands of locations. And she says, no, I had no idea. And she said, and it was not good. I was going to say another word,
It
but
was disgusting. Like, let's top that off. Really, it was the tasting, the grease, and the way, like, I didn't even finish all my food. And
Yeah.
before it was even like getting into the first 7 minutes of digestion, I didn't feel good. And it almost irritated me. Like, it put me in a bad mood. I let that pass through. I had some water, and then I went and made a shake.
Yeah, this is the best slow food. Okay, this is the new fast food. I mean, I travel all over the world. I have traveled all over the world, and I always have my backpack dedicated to my nutrition. I don't drink alcohol either. Okay, so for me, my health never goes on vacation. Why is it that when people go on vacation, they abuse their health? Okay, oh, I was on vacation. That's their rationale. That's their excuse. So I'm going to put my body in the back seat. Okay, I'm going to put my body in the back seat. I'm going to, get inebriated, do lots of things that the human body's not cool with, give you a headache in the morning, wash and repeat. Whereas when I'm out on New Year's Eve, I'm drinking Can't Beat This, which is our pre-workout energizer, organic, amazing, with no tax on the human body. So I love this lifestyle, and it pays you back with a really, really great life experience.
It really does. And the cool thing is, we're giving away a cruise. If you donate to the show, if you go to Positive Talk and radio.net, and you can donate to the show, and we put you in a cruise drawing that we're going to have when we do our 1,000th show. And when you go on a cruise, everybody says, man, it's great. You get to eat all day and drink all night, and then the next day you feel like crap,
Terrible.
and stuff. And you can still go on the cruise, but you can sit by the pool and enjoy yourself. And by the way, if you're older like me, one of the biggest things that we have to contend with is muscle loss. We're not as energetic. I don't ride a bike like Ian does, and I don't ice skate like Rochelle does and stuff.
Right.
But muscle loss is a big deal for us, because the more muscle you lose, the harder it is for you to process and lose weight and to feel good. And this helps me. So I'm actually losing more inches than I am losing necessarily pounds. Is that how that works? Does that make sense, Ian?
Yeah, it does. It totally makes sense. When one is really plugged into, their life experience, they'll achieve great results.
Mm-hmm. And I'd have to say, even on that too, the other night, me and my mom, we decided to have some wine together, hung out a little bit, and she said something about, oh, maybe I'll have a headache in the morning. I should drink water. I said, no. Have some of the products, try drinking something, that apothecary, whatever, like literally whatever it is. She woke up the next morning and was almost the most vibrant I've ever seen her.
Yeah.
And it fought against that and didn't even let it affect the body the way it usually would.
Yeah, and I'd like to speak to that. The apothecary is like our nightcap. It's Mount Morency tart cherry juice, and Mount Morency tart cherry juice has been proven to reduce inflammation in the body. It's like a natural NSAID. It has naturally occurring melatonin. So if you take melatonin out there, listeners and viewers, you don't need to take melatonin. That's an isolate. Your body's going to see that as a foreign chemical, whereas the cherry juice has just enough, and it's going to give you that deep, restful state of sleep. It's going to reduce inflammation. It's going to give the body 9 servings of fruit. Okay. This is my nightcap, has been my nightcap for going on my 3rd decade now. And if you're at a party and it's in the evening, you could actually have your cherry juice in your wine glass and no one's going to know, because personally, I don't drink alcohol. There's going to be some big changes within the health department now with the MAHA movement. And they're going to say, the Surgeon General is going to have a warning on every wine bottle, every liquor bottle, that this may lead to one of these potential unhealthy outcomes. So party with a green drink, party with a red drink, and your body will love you for it.
And I will tell you that for those of you that have or know somebody who has gout, this is a great product, because it eliminates the inflammation that occurs in your body, and that is how gout forms and stuff, and it really helps, and it helps your sleep. So it really is a cool thing, and because I've had gout for years,
Right here.
and
Actually
almost
had some close by.
yeah, amazing.
Love that.
Yes, it's amazing. So there are so many things. And by the way, if you join us on Positive Talk, I have access to great people who know much more than me about the products. And Ian's one. Matt and Brooke are two sensational people and spokespeople for the company, and they know all about the products. As a matter of fact, what Brooke did, what Brooke did for Rochelle was she asked Rochelle what she wanted out of the program, and she said, well, in addition, I want something for my hair and nails. So in what she sent us was something for her hair and nails. I don't know, but your hair looks beautiful today, my dear.
No, I don't even want to talk about it. I was so angry. I just brushed it out and left it, but it's not so dry, and I already had a lot of hair, but now I have a little more hair just in the last 2 weeks. And also, I know we have to take another break. This is going by so fast, but it's so good. For anybody out there who knows of, or if you're a person who, like male or female, has any problems with your hormones, this is also a product there is products within this program that specifically speak to your body in those ways. We've kind of covered that in a few other shows about, struggling with hormones, especially being young for me. It really does make a difference. Like, literally just give your body a chance to heal back to the way it's supposed to be. And it will surprise you. It really will. So I had to just mention that because I think that is a huge thing here in our world that we're dealing with. And anything that has to do with what you're putting in your body is also affecting your hormones. So.
And when we come back from this break, I want to touch on it because this is not a sales pitch. This is not what this is about. This is about improving your health. But there is also a component that if you join us at Positive Talk, there's a component by which, at the very least, you can pay for your products, and on the other side of it, you can then have some residual income that you can utilize to make your life just a wee bit better. By the way, Ian, I want to see your tax returns, but we'll be right back.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
And welcome back to Positive Talk with Kevin McDonald and Rochelle, who is with me. She is just radiant as always. And Ian Farrar is with us. He is been with Purium for 20 years,
22 years.
22 years, and he is one of the original guys that talked the formulators into creating a system by which people can not only get healthier, but they can gain some wealth at the same time. And you get to decide how you want to handle that. You can, if you can get enough to pay for your products,
right?
You can do more than that. And so I don't want to focus on that, but as part of the package for Positive Talk, and by the way, we have a few listeners, and there are going to be people that are going to want to try this program. Go to positivetalkradio.net, and you can go there and find out more about it. and there are going to be people that want to get healthier, and there are going to be people that join us. And by the way, I've never heard of a company like this that you can join and it costs you nothing.
Yeah. You pretty much get your lifestyle transformation, and, you get a free business with it if you want to choose to go that direction. If someone becomes a customer and they want to feel this life-changing things that we've been discussing, they have 30 days to upgrade and get a free business. Okay. And then you have myself and Matt and Brookie and Kevin and Brichelle to support and team up with you to help, facilitate and pay it forward. Okay. We're a company that pays it forward with these very unique, $50 gift cards. Now the ultimate lifestyle transformation is 25% off, but you need a code on the back, to enroll. So if someone upgrades and becomes a brand partner, they're going to have the opportunity to earn unlimited income. Cover just, you could just cover the cost of your products, but then you could, build and develop an ongoing income like myself. I've made multiple 7 figures in this business, and it's the business that keeps on giving because people keep on giving of themselves and helping our fellow Americans and Canadians and across the pond in Europe too.
And I just want to mention this. I was part of years ago with Positive Talk in 2003. I was part of a diet company, and they had a 9-day cleanse and all this that kind of stuff. And I used to walk around and say to people, you really should try this. It's really good. And then they looked at my little portly body and they said, "So are you doing it?" I said, "Well, I'm not doing it as well as I could be." And they're like, "How good could it be?" But with this program and with this product, you walk around and people go, "There's something different about you." They've said that to Brichelle. I had my assistant say to me, "You're glowing too." And stuff. So people will say, "Okay, so what is it? What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And
listen, I had a full head of gray hair. Now look, I'm kidding. Anyway, given the fact that I've been on chlorophyll-rich foods, at 57, I have a few grays, but my hair is not fully gray. You slow down the release of peroxides in the body, and of course, you have a darker head of hair. But listen, folks, we're in a very tough economic cycle. I'm very happy with the changeover of administrations. Long story short, we're in that economic cycle, which is tough for a lot of people. Inflation is going to be here for a little longer. It just doesn't get reduced overnight. So building a residual income keeps you ahead of inflation. If you're getting a paycheck every 2 weeks and your income is static, but everything is going up around you, okay, you don't have to be a mathematician to know that your dollars are going far less, but you have the same income. So building an income with Purium is pretty amazing. We pay 64 times a year. So if you're getting paid twice a month, that's 24 times a year. We pay 64 times a year. We pay weekly and monthly. And you have an incredible support system to help you in your endeavors with the business model called direct selling, affiliate marketing, or network marketing, which I've been around with for 30 years.
Yes.
And go ahead, Brichelle.
Okay, sorry. I have to top that off too. One thing that I thought was so amazing with kind of just coming into this and trying it out is that support system. We've mentioned that so many times, Ian, and it really is huge. Like, even if you're just curious, you want to try the product, you want to meet some people, you can contact us, go through our link, email Kevin, email me at brichelle@kmmedia.pro, set up a thing with us. And we have Zooms that, Ian as well. So
I will.
We go to Zooms once or twice a week that we have through Purium, and you can meet people all across, the world, and be able to hear them and their testimonials and their differences and their struggles and what they're working on. So really, really get curious with this because there's so much to it.
Yeah. And listen, this is really, really exciting here is that, you go into business for yourself, but not by yourself. I have tens of thousands of people in my network. It all began with my idea, planting in the right people's mind. 22 years later, I have 200,000 people in my organization. So just imagine if you're getting a little percentage off tens of thousands of people. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that that's going to generate a lot of income. John Paul Getty said it this way. Okay, which would you rather have? 100% of your own efforts or 1% of 100 people? I want 100% of 100 people. And if I help this person win and I help that person win, I mean, I met my top superstar at a catering job in the mid 90s. He's led me to over 100,000 people. Okay. This kid's from Brooklyn, can't shut up about health. And he's led me to some amazing people in my organization. So if you're ambitious and you're looking to shift gears and become part of this health revolution, you know, reach out to us, because I'll even mentor you. Okay. And you're going to get a 30-year veteran who's made substantial income. He's going to help you have the best health ever, as well as generate a potential small, medium, or large income.
Well, and I have to tell you this, because I joined Amway 3 times. I've been in Herbalife. I've been in Isogenics. I've been in several other Castle. I've been in a bunch of them. I have never, not once, ever had somebody say when I signed up, "Oh, and by the way, we're sending you a package to your address." And I said, "How the membership is free? How much does that cost?" And this book that has everything that you need to know cost nothing. The shipping cost nothing. They give it to you free.
Right. That's the Bible.
Because they really want. And I was like, no, I spent $150 just to get into Amway 3 times.
So, I mean, listen, the only cost is your lifestyle program. And guess what? We're not pushing the business down your throat that you need to join now. We want people to feel these superfoods run through their body and feel the increase in body potential. Now, if you feel that and you want to pay it forward, all you got to do is log into your account and click upgrade. You set up your direct deposit, and you get us to team up and mentor you for free. Okay. Your job will only pay you so much. There's only so much time in the day. Now I make money while I sleep. And I love that. I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I did ride my bike this morning at 8:30. I was on my bike till like 10 and change. And I didn't have to run home to go punch a clock. So if that appeals to you, we could really help you with a substantial business opportunity. Those other companies that Kevin alluded to, I'm very thankful for Amway. I'm thankful for Herbalife. I'm thankful for Nu Skin. I'm thankful for those companies. A lot of people, tens and tens of thousands of people, millions of people are earning income from those companies, but we tend to be many steps above when it comes to quality and how our compensation plan pays people.
And I will tell you this, I have joined the company. This is how I've chosen that I'm going to fund Positive Talk Radio. And this is so they don't have to take advertisers I don't believe in.
Right.
And so consequently, since I've joined, Rochelle has joined, and so therefore, if you join with us, by the way, I have over 1 million listeners a month. We will be successful.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And listen, everyone watching and listening, okay, I'm a pretty busy guy, but I'm not busy for someone that wants to step into their health and their freedom of wealth. Okay, I have a lot of years. I have stories being told in the 4-Year Career, which is a book that's been sold globally. My story's on page 102 about my story. I was a kid from New York City that just couldn't shut up about health. And now look, I'm free financially, and I'm free from what plagues America, which is the standard American diet.
Yeah. And you're healthy and you're happy while you do it. That is the key thing to that, is you enjoy what you do, and you get to help people along the way by building your business and making them healthier.
Yeah. And then if you think this is difficult giving out these, I mean, the company doesn't give out these. I actually have these made, but the magic question is, are you open to taking your health, fitness, and income to the next level? If they say yes, which one of the 3 appeals to you the most? All 3. Fantastic. I'm sharing a short 5-minute video, which I think is on your website. And then I'm showing how they could order their kit, wash and repeat all day and every day. There's no shortage of fellow Americans out there that need all 3.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So we are going to be talking about this quite a little bit on the show, moving forward.
Good.
And Rochelle, bless her heart, cannot shut up about it. She goes to the gym, and people are saying, "What are you doing?" and stuff all the time.
Yes, and I have to tell you guys all, this is not just a cup. You get this in your package. I thought was cool. You don't just get products, you get papers, you get instructions, and then you also get a personal blender you can literally take with you wherever you go. This is my favorite thing ever because I can go anywhere, I can do anything with it, and it's always with me.
Yeah, for those that subscribe with the lifestyle subscription, the blender comes with it. If not, they get a stainless steel shaker.
No, that's still cool too. So
So, Ian, thank you so much for being here, and go to positivetalkradio.net. Reform,
transform you.
Transform you. Go there and find out all the information, and or call me, talk to me, or Rochelle, and we'll get you hooked up. And so, again, thank you, young man, for being here. You are phenomenal. And by the way, we have got nothing going on yet. We will, but he's taken the time, being the top of the company, to come and talk with us and to help everybody out. So I couldn't ask for more. So, Ian, one last thing before you go, and then we got to go.
Health is wealth. Invest in it, and it pays you dividends for the rest of your life.
Amen.
Bumper sticker time. Thank you. Thanks for listening to this episode of Positive Talk with Kevin McDonald. Our purpose is to provide everyone with a positive, entertaining, and educational experience. I would love your feedback and comments about the show, including possible topics and great guest suggestions. Please email me at kevin@kmmedia.pro. And remember, be kind to one another because each other's all we've got. That's Kevin@kmmedia.pro.
Hey there.